Get you some of that. That big old mouth, my son. Freaking destroyer, son. Nice. Yes, sir. Big old. Awesome.
John Cruz here with your Sunline Recap from the first Bassmaster Elite Series event of 2019, the St. Johns River down in Florida. It's a place we've been a number of times. Started off with a single-digit finish. Can't ask for much better of a finish to start the year off. Was a great event, but it didn't start out that way. Practice was really tough. Had a hard time getting any kind of area going. I mean, I was trying offshore, I was trying canals, I was trying, in the river itself, I was trying Lake George, all over the place. Couldn't get anything going. Had one little area that I'd gotten a few bites in, and I said, you know what, if I settle down in that one area, might be able to catch a limit. And that's what I was focused on the first day. So I went there that first day, caught a small keeper, and then I was fishing around, ended up seeing another fish on a bed, caught it. It was a 4-pounder. Caught it on the Missile Baits, second cast actually, Missile Baits Destroyer. Had that on 25-pound Sunline shooter, and had that on a 7.6 heavy action cash and flipping stick. And that was the deal. 3/8 ounce tungsten weight, 5/0 Gamakatsu hook. That was the deal. Second cast. I love throwing this on bigger bed fish like that. And so lo and behold, about 50 yards up the bank, I see another fish. And tried a different bait, didn't work. Pulled out the Destroyer, second flip with the Destroyer, caught that fish. That fish was about 6 pounds. So I was like, man, I'm off to a good start here. Really, I just need to catch a couple more fish. I was fishing around in that area with the Missile Baits Fuse 4.4 on a little Nico rig. Got a real light nail weight in there. Had a Gamakatsu #1 octopus hook in there. I really like this setup for shallow areas, just getting a few bites. You can catch some big ones, but it's really good for getting some keepers in the boat. And that's what I was focused on that first day. And was using 12-pound Sunline X Plasma straight braid to this bait. And lo and behold, about 100 yards up the bank from where I caught that 6-pounder, I hooked into Shamu. 11-pound, 2-ounce giant.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Got that fish took me all over the place. Fought it. Finally got that fish in the boat, and then that gave me my 5th fish. And it was just a heck of a first day. Ended up in 2nd place after the first day. On the 2nd day, I went back to that area. Wasn't able to really scrounge up anything but a couple keepers. I had to catch those off bed. They were pretty small. So then I just went fishing after that, and that's when the missile baits 48 came into play. Had that thing Texas rig, a June bug color, Texas rigged. I was alternating between an 1/8 ounce and a 3/16 ounce weight. On some of the bedfish that I found on the second day, they seemed really responsive to that light weight, and just barely shaking that bait when it was on the bed, and that bait would just kind of roll over real easy like, and that seemed to be key with a 4/0 Gamakatsu heavy cover worm hook, 20-pound Sunline shooter fluorocarbon on a 7.6 medium heavy cash and flipping stick. That was a setup for that. Ended up just pitching a lot of reeds and pencil reeds and flat reeds, and then just any other type of vegetation that I could find in those areas that looked like where they would be spawning. Dollar pads were kind of mixed in there as well. So it just kind of went fishing. Ended up catching 2 mid-teen size bags on day 2 and day 3. Basically fishing new areas, kind of starting to establish the pattern of what kind of areas they were in. So squeaked into the top 10 to make it to day 4 in 10th place. Had 5 pounds between me and 9th place. And when that happens, man, you're just going fishing to go fishing. And I'm just going to go out there, try to catch a big bag. I went out and fished a lot of new areas and ended up catching over 31 pounds on that 4th day. Amazing 4th day. Jumped all the way up to 5th place. Had a really good event. That 48 was the deal for me on that last day. The last day I did catch 1 good fish on a spinnerbait, and then I also caught 1 good fish on day 3 on a swim jig, a flip out that we painted white here at the office. But that was my combination, and that the 48 Texas rig, just like that, man, it brought home the beef for me at the St. Johns River. Great way to start off with a single-digit finish. On straight from there over to Lake Lanier in Georgia. So you have to tune in to the next Sunline Recap and find out how I did there.
Oh, jeez. A big one. Extended, fully grown. A big one right there, boys and girls. No, you don't. No, you don't. Giant, dude. Nailed it. That'll help.